I kind of feel like I had the best childhood ever.
For a little girl who grew up on St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands,
Lots of fun beaches, played in the steel band.
and thought she might be a singer or dancer, the Northwest is fortunate she found her calling in medicine and moved to Portland, Oregon in 1992.
The group that was based here at Good Sam was looking for someone who was interested and had a passion in breast disease. And so I definitely had that passion.
A passion that has taken her to the top of her field as medical director of Legacy Cancer Institute.
So this is something called breast-specific gamma imaging.
A leader nationally in breast cancer research and awareness, Dr. Johnson has also been recognized as one of the Northwest's top surgeons year after year.
Okay.
Her masterful skills instill confidence and admiration in her patients. Her empathy and compassion win their hearts.
I'm going to give you guys a big hug.
Deepened by her own unexpected journey, we featured in this story on KGW 4 years ago. As they go into surgery, her patients know they're in good hands.
Bilateral nipple sparing mastectomy.
Hands that hold more than instruments of surgery.
Okay.
They touch lives. But there's something operating here you can't see.
Yeah. Oh, holy night.
She prays with them, sings with them.
Stars are brightly shining.
Mommy Found a Lump by Dr. Johnson.
Nathalie is also a published author.
You want to see this story? My mom said she found a lump in her breast.
Adding her healing tonic to a storybook.
I was going to talk with my dad, but
helping Courtney Hans explain to her 3-year-old son Duncan and 5-year-old daughter Gabriella something so hard to understand.
The doctor told her she had breast cancer and she would be getting medicine and surgery to make her better.
Nathalie has given the book to hundreds of patients as a gift.
Her hair did fall out. My dad shaved off all his hair too. He looked pretty funny.
A little bit shorter than usual.
But Mom looked beautiful. Ta-da!
Mommy found a lump.
It's a story she wrote with her entire family.
The doctor told her she had breast cancer.
I told her that I was afraid.
That no matter how many things Daddy had to do.
Nathalie wrote the storyline.
My name is Juliana.
I love my mom and I really
Daughter Noelani added her ideas. Their adult son chose the illustrator,
really
and husband William did the editing.
My dad shaved all of his hair off too.
Then, the story she wrote became her own.
Morning. Nice to meet you. Today, for the very first time, I'm going to share with you my own journey and
she chooses a Portland church congregation.
What I wanted to talk today about
to share for the very first time publicly that she, a breast cancer surgeon, is battling breast cancer.
It's still a small tumor. It's aggressive. I'm going to need to have chemotherapy. I accept that.
As they worship in pink, raising awareness about breast cancer, she tells them about a journey she now walks with her patients like she never has before.
And I say, Lord, I give myself to you.
At first I thought, why Nathalie?
So you can use me.
And then I thought, but then why not?
And I sing that all the time.
What an incredible story that she could share.
You just never expect to flunk your mammogram.
She'd go through chemotherapy, hair loss, William shaving his head too, and fear.
Yeah.
She'd worry she'd lose the feeling in her hands, a potential side effect of chemo.
And as a surgeon, that would be devastating.
Her daughter Noe turned to the book she helped write.
That just made me feel more comforted because I knew that I helped my mom write it, so I knew that everything would be fine.
And when Nathalie had a bilateral mastectomy, what she's given in life came back in abundance.
It's so special to have everyone sing to me as I drifted off to sleep.
Today, 4 years later, Dr. Johnson is doing well, and she didn't lose the feeling in her hands. She says in some ways, cancer was a gift.
But having walked through the treatment of cancer, I see it in a whole nother level, and I can relate in a whole nother level to what people are going through and help them in new ways. So although it was a tough journey, I think in the end it was a good one.
Part of a remarkable journey that's made Dr. Nathalie Johnson one of Oregon's history makers.
It's just, for a little girl from the Virgin Islands, humbling.